My name is Axel Schunn. Okay, I'm from Berlin, Germany, and I'm from a very cultural place, a place with a lot of art, a lot of culture. And I'm from a family of 3 generations of artists. My grandfather was a painter. Actually, both were painters. One was a missionary, painted in Africa and Brazil, and gave people something to eat there. And my other grandfather, or great-grand, they were architects, painters, and my father was a painter too. The first thing he said to me, don't touch the brush and don't touch the colors. No money in it, baby, don't touch it. And he said, learn something practical. But this is what happened to me. I am the example of, sounds good to me, the arts, right? I failed. I'm a real failure of education because I couldn't fit in the schools. My mom tried to find me a good school where I could fit in, but at that time there were no good schools to fit in a strange guy who can't learn like other people. So I managed to get out of school by persuading my high school teacher that I'm a handsome guy and she's a beautiful woman. And I flirted with her. That's how I got my degree. And there were other issues too. They just wanted to get me out of school because they said, this guy is trouble. We don't want him in the school. So, but that led me to feel very upset actually, because I felt like I was excluded from the world and couldn't be a part of this society because I'm a failure. Because when you're a failure, hey, you can't get a job. And if you don't have a job, don't even think to have a girlfriend, okay? That's the first thing you have to think about. So but I wanted to have a girlfriend, so I tried to be smart, and it took me 40 years before I became smart. But anyway, today we're here. So I picked up, like 40 years ago, 40 years ago, the guitar. And there I started feeling very comfortable. I could talk to myself finally again. I was happy that I have a company that I can talk to. How many of you would have ever said to their parents, thanks for giving birth to me, but you're not my parents. I have nothing to do with you. Thank you when you're 7-year-old and you go away from your mom. Thank you. I don't think many people do that, you know. I don't think you would say, hey mom, thanks for giving birth to me, but you're not my mom. Thank you, goodbye. So I did that, and my mom like, what the heck is he talking about? You know, like a real mom thinks her son is a little crazy. Not only that, she sent me to a psychiatrist too later on to figure out whether or not I'm crazy. And I must admit, I'm not only crazy, I'm very crazy because I came to Tainan. Well, 20 years ago, actually 22 years ago, when I came to Tainan, it was not the same Tainan we know today. Is anybody over 40 here? 45? No, everybody's young. So you probably don't know when you had to go to a movie theater and want to watch a movie, you sat down, and before the curtains opened and the go-go started. Yes. And you sing. You remember that? My wife at that time, my ex-wife now, she pulled me up and said, stand up! I said, okay, stand up. Listen to it. What are you singing about? Okay, I was quiet, you know. At that time I came to Taiwan, I saw still soldiers at bridges when you wanted to cross the bridge on any freeway. And I was scared. I was really scared because I'm from West Berlin, and whenever I wanted to go to West Germany, the same scenario, the same feeling, you know, like my heart, pom, 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 pom. I thought that is a weird place where they come to. But at that time I thought my wife is really cute, and for that reason I will try it for 10 years, all right? I tried really hard, you know, but I'm still here, you know. With a wife didn't happen so well, you know, but I'm still here and I love Tainan very much. So I felt like I came to a cultural desert, except policemen, the Gorka and all that stuff, you know. Okay, here's another little story, you know. I went back home, I came in 89, so I went back home and came back in 91, was just that 1 year. And we went again to a movie theater. And I thought I learned a lesson. We sat down and I stood up. And she pulled me down and said, you sit down now. I said, why? We have to stand up? No, that's over now. You know, no more standing up, no more goga. So at that time, there was something very special in Taiwan. there was this opportunity, this window of opportunity. You could do anything. When you were a teacher, the teacher would say to you, oh, you just try to do anything, you know, just try something. So that translated to me my music. Okay, just let's play music, which was not always easy in Thailand because the police has taken me off the street twice because they said, no, people don't play music in Taiwan, and especially not on the street. So I had to go twice to the police station for playing music. I thought, come on, if I have a machine gun or something, give me a break, you know, but playing music. Okay, anyway, I went to the police station and I'm a nice guy. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, yes, I will never do this again. I'm really sorry. Why did I say this? Because I had a wife. So I had to be smart, you know, I don't want to get her into trouble, you know. You know, when you get your wife into trouble, what you have at home, you know, better have trouble with the police station, not with your wife at home. So I was quiet, yes, never again. Okay, I never stopped, obviously, as you can see, I'm still here, and still, it is not quite legal. It is not quite legal. Anyway, so I'm a little bit more naughty than that. Then I said to myself, not only me, some other foreigners too, a couple of friends of mine, which created Spring Scream like almost 20 years ago. We started that together. I helped bring the drums down, and we wanted to do something new. But you know, you have to get yourself back into the mindset how people were 20 years ago, how they felt when they saw a foreigner. Okay, here's a scenario. Okay, you sit on your motor scooter. Red light, of course we're all good. We stop at the red light, don't you? Right, okay. The step light, we stop. Two guys come up. Hello! And I said, what do they want from me? Okay, I thought that's okay. Hello. Okay, green light. Oh, wait, the red lights are really good here. I stop again. I want to be a good citizen. They come back. Hello! I said, wow! Okay, once is okay, twice. Okay, hello guys. What do you want from me, okay? So, you know, when you go Xiaodonglu or some long road, you know, there's so many traffic lights you have to stop. So third traffic light, I said to myself, now you have two chances, drive really fast or really slow. But no matter how hard I tried, the red light was there, and these two guys came again. Hello! I said, boy! I said, hello! Okay, that was the mindset at that time. But they didn't know better. Today you see a very little hello here and hello there. Okay, before I was not a German, I was an American all the time. Hi, Megoran. Okay, I'm not from America. It's poor my language, and I apologize to America and all the people in America. There are many nice friends out there. Anyway, I'm from Germany, and we in Germany really a little bit have a stick up, you know, because we are a proud nation. We think we're really good, we can do everything precision. I have 9 minutes left, so now I come to the story, to the May Jam. So in that kind of environment, I thought, let's try something. My friends started the May Jam. I had 2 children, and now maybe, okay, it sounded good. Oh, he scares me. Now, I got a light, you know, I got like a vision. I have to do something, you know. I painted this picture, so not that you think I steal somebody's artwork, because I learned painting, because I did listen to my father. Okay. And then you have the outside world, and you have the inside world, and you sit somewhere in between, maybe like that, maybe let's, whatever, you know. And I did some hard thinking. And what did I come up with? I came up with a band. These are my friends. These 3 guys are still in Taiwan, and that was me, you know, much younger, 20 years younger. And we started a band we called Charlie Swicks and the Worms. Now we're only Charlie Swicks. The worms are all out, you know, we killed them with good medicine. So, and this is me today, still doing the same thing, and I mainly work with Taiwanese friends together. And the differences between Taiwanese and me, or a foreign band, is I work only out of my guts, how I feel. In Chinese, the Chinese music is built on Confucius' idea. There must be harmony between the people and the country, then there's harmony in the country. When the people and the king are in harmony, so you are in harmony. So when you practice your piano, it's not about music, it's about that you learn the rules of the society and that you become a compliant, obedient worker. And this is pretty much the downfall of all of our creativity, becoming compliant, obedient workers. That means you can do something like this kind of thinking creates like this music. What does come to your mind when you hear that kind of music? I immediately have one place I can hear this music. Every time I drive into town, I pass by a place. They make exactly that sound. It's a factory. With that music, you're trained to think you must work in a factory and this is the rest of your life. Already the music industry is very clearly oriented that you become factory workers and not a crazy bunch of people playing music, and start your own ideas. Now, I thought, what can I do? How can I help people? I don't have any great skills, seriously. I just graduated from high school and did my a college on art on how to feel colors. And I do workshops on that too, how to feel colors and how to become closer to yourself, to understand who you are. So this is what came out as an idea for the whole idea of May Jam. Because you need to have an idea and a logo. And this was my first logo. Do you have another logo? No. Today I don't have a May Jam t-shirt on. This became my first May Jam logo. Here, festival, unpaying music. It was all very rough. June Jam, it was called June Jam because every time I had it in June, actually it was July Jam, then it changed to June Jam because every time I held the music festival, we had a typhoon. Baby, and a typhoon, nobody's coming or watching music, okay? So they said to me, oh, you're the Typhoon Jam guy. No, I was not the Typhoon May Jam guy, but I'm now the May Jam guy because we had to move it in May. And look at the weather now. We have April and it's raining fine. So, okay, here's my first draft, and here's what you'd have to do. When you do anything, you're left with passion. So because I wanted to change the society here. Look who's doing this. It's me alone. I have also a helper. She is here sitting next to the nice host. But mainly if you want to do something, if you want to change the society, you have to get first used to the idea. You are the only one and nobody else is there than you, period. Start think again if you want to change the society. You have to make sacrifices and you have to make certain sacrifices. They're very hard. And if you're not prepared for that, even the best idea will not lead you anywhere. They're just ideas in your head. There's like a mountain of ideas, but you never touch them. So be aware. If you whatever you want to do, think about you're the only one out there want to do this, and you start doing it. This is my nice audience. This fellow, by the way, has a nice music store here in Tainan, TCRC. He's a very nice, very underground music scene. He supports bands and all that stuff too, and he supports the May Jam too. Because at the May Jam, we have, what I want people to do is that they express how they feel, what is in them, and not that the society or the government is telling you what to do. When 25 years ago, you remember Fong Fei Fei just passed away? You remember Fong Fei Fei? You all know Fong Fei, good. But what you probably don't know is that her music was heavily censored. The government, even a lady like that, come on, she's just singing the Las Vegas. I don't want to say what they sing, but really the mainstream, non-controversial music. And she was censored 25 years ago. Now we're coming today into forward 2013, and we have the same censorship. We have the same censorship right now in Tainan, in Taiwan. We have the censorship that you comply to this. Wait, it's not anymore the government. You comply to this here, to money. Whatever, if it doesn't make money, it's not worth doing it. So when you look at your education, why do people go so long to the university today? Because to make you compliant that you think money is the only thing you want. So if you have a different idea, be prepared. So this is my audience. He's also a nice music guy. His name is Boogie. And there's some other people, I can't point out the names. This is a very influential band that played at May Jam. This band is called Money Shot Horns. And many bands in Taiwan, they're inspired by this band, and especially by this man. His name is Patrick. These guys came to May Jam and changed our view, how we look at ourselves. And that made other bands come out, younger bands. The picture before was like taken 6 years ago. This is last year. And we have a nice audience, as you can see. Before, the audience was just sitting very nice like you, watching me. But that audience is now up and about and is dancing. So the May Jam is coming again, and I hope we have good weather. But the main point is that I want to give with the May Jam people a chance to express themselves, that they don't feel, if you go to Taipei, it's not possible to do this, period. It is not possible. As a young band in Taipei, you have no chance to play what you want to play. It's very true, very hard. If you want to be successful, forget it. Now, let's go quick. These are my children that I dragged to every music festival I made, and they're pretty happy about this. My daughter is studying now music in Germany, not yet, and he is a macho guy, you know. Daddy, I do my thing. Like I did to my parents, you know. Okay, here at the beach, and here's, after. This is how May Jam looks like, very crazy. Now, yeah, May Jam is just a crazy thing. I never know what's up, I never know what's coming up to me. But the main point is a May Jam, that you have a chance to express yourself. I am not important, I'm just a facilitator. I have two little qualities. I can pick up garbage and I can help people to get in touch. Yes, I do. This is garbage from the beach, which I put together. Okay. All I can do, I'm a facilitator. Here I met our city mayor. After 13 years, these fellows discovered me and thought, wow, he is doing something good in Taiwan. And they asked me, do we give you money? And I said to him, no, sorry, you don't. But he said, maybe next year they want to help, because they understand what I want to do is help Tainan to become a more modern place, that young people think this is a good place to be and to have a life. Okay, this is my last design for this year. So, all in all, May Jam is a crazy thing. It is like my speech. I can't prepare things like that. In a classroom is a very different thing. But here, thank you very much.